What's happening, everybody? You know how we do it. We're doing my show. We're going live from the truck. But we still coming live. Making sure we get this in. Let me get to my intro. What's happening, everybody? Yeah. It's gonna be kind of a short show. But right now, we're in OTAs. Raiders are uh just wrapped up their OTAs and stuff like that, and I'm kind of thinking, this is when the foundation of this team's coming. This is when this team is going to be starting to stick together. This is when this team is going to be moving forward. You already see the leaders of the team stepping up and doing their thing, and I could really sit back and appreciate. Max Crosby got a brand new deal, and it was deserved. And you know, he's been stepping up to the plate every day, every year, doing what he needs to do for his teammates and everything else. And I'm kind of proud of the man. I'm proud of what he's done in his life. I'm proud of where he's been. His accolades he's gotten around the NFL, and I think it's a good thing for for the team. And they're rewarding him, and that's something that we haven't seen from this franchise in a while because a lot of it was guys would go and play good, and then they what they'd end up uh not re-signing with the Raiders or signing somewhere else and getting a big contract or going somewhere else doing even better and getting a way bigger contract. The team is starting to pay their players, and they're starting to give them the upfront money, and I'm really 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 happy about that. uh the team's being ran like a modern day franchise. um And these are the necessary steps for people to start taking the Raiders seriously. You know, um, this team, this team. Hold on, let me see if I can get this a little more light in here. Yeah, this team is doing what it needs to do to be successful on and off the field. If you can't pay your players, ain't nobody gonna come over here. Ain't nobody gonna do anything. So this team is moving in the right direction. Um, I got to see a couple clips of. Hold on, real quick. What's happening?
What's up?
Man, not much, man. I'm just sitting here just talking about, how this team is now starting to reward their players and paying them. And not only that, but paying them up front. You mean because a lot of times before in the past, that wasn't the case. A lot of the a lot of the guys who would play here, they would what? Play here and then go somewhere else and get their money, break out here and go somewhere else, or start playing good and go out somewhere else, ball out, and then get a big contract. I mean, we've seen this again and again and again and again. And guys like Max Crosby being a leader on the team and being rewarded for being a leader. You know what I mean? And that's something that I'm really liking about this team, and I really think that has been lacking from this team for a long time, and it's actually here now. You know what I mean? And I enjoy it now.
hmm And there's nothing wrong with that. Not to mention we're at an interesting spot with that, where you look at what they've done, and like it or not, this team is going to rely heavily on its defense this season,
All right,
and they are only going to go as far as the defense is able to take them.
Blue Milk Breezy. Yeah. Exactly, and I think right now, Max Crosby is the heart and soul of this team, and giving him pay raises and stuff, bro. I mean, you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to always pay the leader of your group. You're supposed to make sure he's always taken care of. You know what I mean? And I'm I'm really digging it now. You know what I mean?
Well, the other part of that is that Mark is it got an NFL deal. What
Right,
they had going on at the Coliseum was not conducive to an NFL franchise.
right. Couldn't make money,
And
bro. Couldn't make money when everybody else is making more money than you off
no,
of your games. You know what I mean?
off your games, yeah.
Yeah.
And now he's at a point where the Raiders are the most expensive ticket in all of sports.
Right. With
Uh,
a top three stadium too.
hmm And so it's all coming together for Mark Davis and the Raiders. The only thing left to do at this point is start winning.
Yeah. Yes, it is. I truly think this defense is going to come up, play play big dividends. I'm interested to see how exactly this run game's put together. If Getsy can build around the type of players he has. I mean we're all gonna see. Was it the young quarterback who's now in uh, Pittsburgh, or if it was him, because Devontae swears by him. You mean?
And he
So
should. He's the one that him and Edgar Bennett were the ones that got Devontae into being from a kid who was just out of Fresno State to the best receiver in the league.
all right, yeah, and so we're gonna see. I do expect to see a lot of outside zone. I don't know if that's gonna be Zamir's strong
A
suit, but
potential. Doubt it.
we're gonna see. I would like to see him coming more downhill though.
And I think that you will. I think that that instead of it being an outside zone, they'll probably run a tad bit more duos.
Right. Yeah, and then I'm not even gonna lie. I'd like to see Powers lined up in the backfield too, man. I mean, I'm just thinking, bro. There's so many damn fullback screens you can run with this cat. You know what I mean? I mean, shit, you can even fuck around and throw Michael Mayer back there. Just, I mean, see what we do. You know what I mean? I think there's going to be a lot of if your imagination as offensive coordinator is the sky's the limit for this offense, and we're going to see what gets his got.
Right.
Man, oh man, it's beautiful out here. Yeah, I
Is it?
forgot the laptop, bro. So I'm doing it from the phone. You know what I mean?
Gotta
So
love it.
right, yeah, but yeah, I'm just thinking about this team going forward. Let me ask you a question. Where do you see this offense ranked by the end of the year? Do you think it's a middle of the pack? Do you think it's a back third offense? Do you think it's a top 10 offense? What is your actual thought on this offense?
Um, I think personally, I think if we were sniffing middle of the pack, we'd be lucky. Can the running game get off? Absolutely. The passing game, I see that as being a struggle. I got to be honest. Until it jumps off and they show me that they're ready to take the training wheels off, I see the passing game being one of those just enough style offenses to
Right,
continue to open up lanes for the rushing game.
right. So it's going to be an extension of the running game, which is
Mhm.
funny because you got Devontae Adams Jacoby Meyer. You mean like these cats love what they do. You mean and um, I'm not saying we're wasting time with them or anything like that. It's just
I will. You're wasting Devontae's career since he got here, with the exception of the 1 year with Carr. It's been a waste. It
okay.
has been. Now, well, feeding him as comes at a detriment to the rest of the offense, because I feel like the rest of the offense is capable of making plays, and typically they score more points when they're not focused on feeding Devontae. But at the same time, he came over here to be the guy, and you destabilized his quarterback situation in consecutive years,
Right,
and shown no improvement and no willingness to improve at that position.
right. Yeah, and what? When is it? I think his guaranteed money is over. What after this year, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we're probably gonna have to get a whole. Either he's gonna have to resign or he's gonna have to play on whatever contract he has, then, right? With no
No,
guaranteed money.
no. Said either they're going to pay him the $41 million that they signed him to, or they're going to release him so that they don't have to pay that money. Because
Yeah.
next year's cap number takes a significant spike. Next year's cap number would make him the highest paid receiver per year.
So they're gonna have to guarantee his contract then, basically, and that's for what another 2 years, right?
He'll be on a year. I believe he'll be on a year to year at that point. You don't have to re-guarantee it. Now, what you would like to do is you'd like to offer him another deal, restructure that contract. But
Right,
that's up to him to see if he wants to do that. Because again, this quarterback situation, it has not been properly addressed,
it's
and
fucking dire.
he don't have the time in his career to be sitting here waiting for people to get it right.
Right. No, he don't, because he's not a spring chicken. You know what I mean? And yeah, he's one of the best right now. The NFL stands for not for long. You know what I mean? So
He very well
uh,
could be one of the best, but he's also, due to where he's at, it's his years of being the best are swiftly coming to an end.
yeah,
Right now he's floating around the back end of his prime, and working on trying to maintain and trying to decline slowly.
right.
And that's just me calling a spade a spade.
Hey, but at the same time, dude, we've seen players add shit to their repertoire. I mean, we seen Tim Brown not have that same kind of burst that he used to have. You know what I mean? And what did he do? He started fucking surviving over the middle line. You know what I mean? Yeah, he got hit. He got smacked a lot by linebackers and safeties, but I mean, he stayed in the middle of the field, just destroying. You know what I mean? Jerry Rice. You know what I mean? Well, Jerry didn't really lose his wheels though, because this man was what 40 years old, taking him to the house. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Still doing it at 42. But so there's a way to run routes and a way to be deceptive, but that comes back to needing a quarterback to get you the ball in the in the proper spaces. And
Right.
until the quarterbacks on the current team show that they're able to do that and get the ball to him where he needs to get it in order for him to be successful and show those evolutions to his game, the numbers are going to continue to get
The plummet.
lower and lower.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot of. I'm not gonna say alligator arms, but uh, We all knew that pass was bullshit. He knew that pass was bullshit. The quarterback knew the pass was bullshit. He was like, I ain't trying to catch that. You know what I mean? Hey,
We
Devontae's
could
a
also
dog.
we could also be real honest too and say that the amount of drops have gone up as well.
Yeah. Well, shit, since coming to the team. Let's be honest. I mean, um,
And
there's
I'm
been a
not
lot of
talking about the fucked up passes either. I'm talking about real, actual drops.
right, man. Yeah, that's right, dude. That is right. Yeah,
Uh, Queen, the defense is going to keep them as a talking point throughout the year. It's just going to be one of those deals where the defense is so good, like '07, where the defense is so good and the offense has the potential to be so bad they shouldn't even be called the same team.
right. We very well may be in that situation. Shit, I think that wasn't that '06.
It might have been '06, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm talking like the Andrew Walter years when
Yeah, man. Oof.
we fucking that. Hey, bro, this offense was horrible.
And I was, and uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm sitting here watching the UFC fight, but no, with those Andrew Walter years, yeah, that was bad. But the defense was really, really good.
Right.
I believe they were that year, weren't they? Almost number one. I think they were like
Uh,
number three.
I think they were a top five defense that year.
Yeah.
They were a top five defense, and fuck, that was what Warren Sapp, Nandi Asamoah,
Derek
Stu,
Burgess, when
Derek
Derek Burgess had
Burgess,
15 sacks.
Tommy Kelly.
Tommy Kelly,
You had the law office of um uh was it Morrison and uh,
Morrison and Howard,
Morrison and Howard.
Howard Morrison,
Yeah, oh
with
bro, dude.
Stu Dees, with the
Yeah,
Schwee.
and I think they have was it Chris Carr? Was it Carr at safety?
Yeah. Corner.
No, no, no. He was safety, bro. Because I
I'm pretty sure he
remember.
was corner.
Okay, and then they had
Taylor, no, that was before the Taylor Mays,
Tommy
wasn't it?
Kelly.
Yeah, that was
No,
before Taylor.
Taylor Mays was around that time, but I mean Taylor Mays was not the Taylor Mays from SC. It means he was. I think they were trying to.
He never
Oh no,
was.
no, they had Darnell Being at that time.
Yeah.
Darnell being the guy who was there for before Taylor Mays, strong safety, and they were trying to make him into a linebacker. And then they had the tight end from SC, something Berry on
David Osbury.
David Osbury, brother. Yeah. David Osbury. Like, hey, bro, if that brother didn't get hurt all the time, dude, he could have been special.
Yeah,
Could have been
that was the
special.
story. That was the story of the Raiders. They had a dynamite hybrid wide receiver tight end that just never could play.
Bro. And a lot of it too was like which I think is different this year. Because there's a lot of times when we sit up and we look at the roster, right? And we look at the starters and like we're Gucci. You know what I mean? We're great. You know what I mean? And when you actually think about it, it's like, is there depth? I think there's depth on this defense right now. I really do. And I think there's a lot of pieces on this offensive line to make it a top 10 offensive line. Um, I mean, shit, center goes down, bro. I, bro, put JPJ in there, dude. I swear to God, dude. JPJ is going to be the next great Raiders fucking center.
Offensive lineman,
No, center. You know what I mean? He's
center.
going, yeah, he's going to follow Jim Otto, Mose Bar. You know what I mean? Rodney Hudson. He's that good. He's that good. I think he's going to be that good. I think what he's going to bring to the table, it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be phenomenal. I'm not going to take completely away from Andre James and say he's complete trash, but
He's
JPJ
just not JPJ.
JPJ loves what he does, bro. You'll be like, that's a cat who just wants to smack somebody, you know? And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to watch. Uh, I think Colton Miller is a very underrated left tackle in the NFL. Um, he's a
He finally
borderline.
got his top 10 propers.
Yeah, he's I think the 33rd team put him out there as a uh, one of the most underrated players in at his position. Uh, we've seen it. We've all known that dude's pretty much damn near a fucking a Pro Bowler. I
Perennial
mean,
Pro Bowler,
yeah, you
perennial
mean,
Pro Bowl snub.
yeah, but you know, I mean, you've seen guys like Mike McGlinchey go out, get drafted ahead of him, right? Oh, we should have got McGlinchey, and then this dude still playing right tackle, right guard, goes to other teams, get big contracts, and he's still not the player that Cole Miller is. Um, the Gruden regime didn't get a lot of things right, but they got that right with him, and there's a lot of it's a credit to him because he wanted it badly. He wanted it badly, and he took a lot of shit from the Raider Nation his rookie year because
And
he
when he
wouldn't come off
played
the
hurt,
field.
when he
Yeah,
played hurt, that's what I
yeah,
didn't get. It was like, you guys are killing. He shut out Von Miller and Bradley Chubb in back-to-back weeks or back-to-back appearances, and
right,
one of them was on his bad knee. It said he did the work he did as a rookie was incredible, given the fact that his knee was fucked up from I want to say about week 5.
right. And he gutted through it all, man. I really appreciate him now. You mean um we all used to well a lot of people, me included, hey, we could have got him in the second round. We could have did something else. We could have did this. We could have did that. I'm happy with the pick. You mean? Um, as far as value and what people say, hey, you could have got this, you could have got that. That's all cool. That's fine. That's dandy. Um, I think uh, I think he'll be remembered and is a really good, damn near great left tackle for the Raiders. And if the Raiders win a little bit more, I think his accolades will come. His accolades will definitely come.
No, for sure, and you gotta stop and think because a lot there was all of the, but we could have had Derwin James, a lot of that talk, but the long and the short of that is that they played equally as meaningful games in the playoffs. They they won as many divisions as each other, and if you really want to get super technical, said Colt Miller's got way more regular season games under his belt than Derwin James does because he plays through his injuries.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Um, but um,
So here's a little known fact for everybody was talking about a shoulder injury, and yeah, and it may have been reported as a sprained shoulder, but he really broke his shoulder blade. And he was out there playing with a broken shoulder, trying to play with a broken shoulder.
at the end of last year,
Uh huh.
wow. 'Cause I know in what The last game, somebody got hurt, and he just fucking ran his ass on the field.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Broken shoulder and all, getting a shot every day, every time he goes out there. So what these guys do to their bodies is incredible.
But it was the same thing with Josh Jacobs too. You mean like he does a lot of shit now. like he's a professional fucking troll. He be trolling
Well,
hard.
these
Dog.
people, yeah, but I mean, you got these. The way that people be coming at these players is crazy. Now,
Right,
like sometimes there's some sensitive sallies. I'll be the first to say that as well. But you can only take so much when people are getting at you, and you're doing everything you could possibly do,
right, right,
and then people are mad at you because you decided that you wanted to get paid what you were worth in the limited time that you could,
yeah, definitely,
and then assuming that you turned down an offer you never saw.
right. It's funny how that works, right? Funny how that works,
So my daddy taught me a long time ago not to pocket watch another man.
right?
So you worry about you and what you got going on.
Hell yeah,
Even in this wacky world of media, how much Josh Jacobs gets paid doesn't put food on my table.
it doesn't. But I don't know. It was kind of weird because it seemed like a lot of people for a minute just wanted Josh Jacobs gone. You mean? And then he came out and was the NFL rushing leader. You mean? And you know, and then you seen a lot of those same people. Oh, can't move on without him. And it was like, what are you talking about? You was talking about how somebody was going to take his job, like fucking beginning of the season. What's going on here? You mean? Like, look, I still got a Josh Jacobs jersey. I'm a rock it. I'm rocking that 2-8 though, not that 8. You mean? I'm rocking that 2-8. And you know, I appreciate the things he did for this team because I mean, fuck, his rookie season he was the offense. It
Hmm.
literally ran through him, and when everybody, uh, I remember the Bears game, right? Uh, you had the chick who played from Game of Thrones, right? Talk about the Bears are gonna win. Came out in her little bear outfit and everything. And Josh Jacobs ran wild. Khalil Mack's gonna have his revenge on the Raiders, and Josh Jacobs is running down the field with this fool on his back. You know what I mean? I was like, Khalil, how you gonna let this rookie do you like this, bro? You know what I mean? Because 50 Deuce, I mean, when he was with the Raiders, let's face it, dude. Chicago Bears never got the same 50 Deuce that we had ever.
No,
You might get him for a game, but you didn't have him for a whole season. You never got that defensive player of the year 50 Deuce that we had.
no.
So yeah, I truly and greatly appreciate Josh Jacobs' career, and I'm gonna say it straight up: once a Raider, always a Raider. I can't wait till he comes back and retires a Raider. And I think Mark's really good at that. You know what I mean, taking care of alumni, making them feel wanted, making them feel needed, and still a part of the organization. I mean,
Right.
fucking Will Compton still feels wanted and needed and a part of the organization. And you mean, and he played what, half a season?
Yeah.
You know, it's a Raider thing, I guess. Can't understand it unless you're there, right? Or you're a part of
Gotta
it.
gotta be part of it. Gotta live through it.
All right, so I got a question. how many Oakland Raiders are still on this squad?
None.
Because they're getting far and in between now. We got the kicker, the punter. We got Max. We got Colton.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait. You're right. You're right. I'd have to stop and so you'd have Max, Colton, Carlson was there. Was AJ was there?
Yep. AJ Cole was
Um,
there.
who
Andre
else?
James. Andre James is the Oakland Raider.
Yeah. Wow.
I
Um,
was Malcolm Coots there in Oakland.
no, this is his fourth year in the league.
Okay, yes, yeah, it's 2024. Yeah,
Yeah, because I think Hunter was one of the last ones too.
yeah, shit. Them Oakland Raiders is they're a dying breed. They fewing in between now. Let's see. Amic's gone.
Yep.
Uh, we are definitely in a different fucking era. Definitely.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody in the secondary who's been around long enough to be an Oakland Raider.
No, because that secondary's been made and remade over so many times. Um, and the oldest member of that secondary is what, Brandon Faison?
But he actually played for the Oakland Raiders, right? No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. He played for
No, he did.
Vegas.
He played for Vegas, right?
Yeah,
Was that 2021 or 2020?
2021.
Because that was the year of when they made Gruden
Quit,
yeah.
and he was sad.
And he was and he frowned. That's fucking funny. John. And so his case has basically been big boyed out of existence now. Wow.
We'll see. But they're now in a court system that the NFL can has the means to persuade rulings. Let's say.
Yeah. Well, it's facing in these type of courtrooms. What matters most is what the finances.
Hmm. Being part of the club.
Fucking the club. Club sucks. That's funny.
Says the person that's not in the club, the membership must be lovely.
Lovely. Yeah. All right. Well, look. I know I was doing a short show today. I came on kind of late. We had a bunch of stuff getting done today. I'm gonna cut this one a little short today. I appreciate you, Mr. Robinson, uh, showing up, showing out. I appreciate everybody who showed up. Um, but I'm gonna cut this one short. I'm fucking tired. I need to get my ass to bed. Got a long day
Yes.
ahead of me tomorrow. Fuck you, sir. But nah, I'm gonna cut this short. Robson, I'll call you after this. But yeah, peace out. Love you, Raider Nation.